Good day. I will discuss the ignition system. I am Maureen Aronquillo from BTLEIA 3B. What is ignition system? The ignition system is responsible for igniting the air-fuel mixture in the engine's combustion chamber. It produces a high voltage spark at the right moment to ensure the engine runs smoothly and efficiently. This is the diagram of ignition system. What are the parts and function of ignition system? The first part is the battery, the power source of the system. The function of the battery is to supply low voltage electricity, 12 volts, to the ignition system. This power is then transformed into high voltage to create the spark. The next part is the ignition switch. So that's the diagram or picture of the ignition switch. This is a switch that controls the engine electrical power. The function of this is to turn the ignition system on and off. When you turn on the key or press the start button, it connects the battery to the ignition circuit. The next part, so that is the electronic control module or the ECM. It is a small computer that controls the timing of the spark. The function of this is to manage the ignition timing and ensures the spark happens at the right moment for optimal combustion. It uses input from sensors to adjust timing based on the engine speed and load. The next part is the ignition coil. That's the picture of ignition coil, a transformer that converts low voltage to high voltage. So the function of this is to increase the battery's 12 volts to 1000 of volts, usually around 20,000 to 40,000 volts, enough to create a spark at the spark plug. The next is the distributor. So that's the distributor. It is a rotating device connected to the engine camshaft. So the function of the distributor is to direct the high voltage from the ignition coil to the correct spark plug at the right time for each cylinder. The next one is the spark plug. That's the picture of spark plug. So that is a small device that creates the spark inside the combustion chamber. The function of spark plug is to generate an electric spark that ignites the air-fuel mixture, creating the explosion that powers the engine. The next part is the armature or reluctor. That's the picture of the armature or reluctor. So it is a toothed wheel or rotor that spins with the engine. The function of this is to work with the magnetic pickup to generate a signal telling the control module when to fire the spark. The next one is the vacuum advance. This is a device connected to the engine intake manifold. So the function of vacuum advance is to adjust the ignition timing based on the engine load. When the engine is under light load, like cruising, it advances the timing to improve fuel efficiency and performance. Why ignition system is important? So we already talked about the parts and function of the ignition system. The importance of this system is very crucial because it starts the engine and keeps it running smoothly. It creates a spark at the right moment to ignite air-fuel mixture in the engine cylinder. This small explosion generates power that moves down the vehicle or machinery. Without a working ignition system, the engine won't start or run properly. So a good ignition system also ensures better fuel efficiency, lower emission, and smoother performance. In short, it's the heart of starting and powering the engine. Thank you!